Hi everybody, welcome to today's video. Today we will be discussing about a topic that can set you on to the path of financial freedom, that is investing in your 20s. Well, why is this so critical? The financial decisions that you would be making in your 20s are far more impactful than those that you would be making at any other stage in your life, because the time your decision has to compound. Let me tell you a story. There were two college graduates working at the same organization getting the same compensation. While the first guy invested 10,000 per month, accumulating 10 lakh over the period of 10 years, then he didn't make any further contribution. He let his portfolio grow for the period of next 30 years, while the second guy didn't invest it at all for the period of first 10 years. He then invested 10,000 per month for the period of next 30 years. Both of them were making the exact same return of 12% per annum. Now, at the end of this 40-year window, whose portfolio do you think would be bigger? Comment your answers down below. Well, now let me tell you the answer. The first guy who invested 10,000 for a period of 10 years, his portfolio at the end of this 40-year window valued at 6 crore 96 lakh, while the second guy who didn't invest it for the period of first 10 years, despite making 24 lakh more contribution over the period of 30 years, his portfolio valued at 3 crore 53 lakh. This goes on to tell us the most potent combination for wealth creation is time and compounding effect. Starting early allows your investments to grow exponentially. Small contributions can grow into exponential wealth over time, while compounding effect is like earning over the initial investment plus past earnings. It's like a snowball effect. Well, with that in mind, here is a rough blueprint addressing how to invest in your 20s. Investing is a complex activity, but it doesn't require a complex solution as well. Think of it as if you are an architect constructing your own castle. Now, you'll be worried about two things. Number one, the foundation onto which you would be building this castle. Number two, the threats from external environment that could damage it. Let's address these two concerns one by one. Number one, the foundation. It is something that is 100% under your control. In context to your financial castle, this is nothing but the emergency fund. Having money available for the unexpected expenses or during the time of uncertainties is very crucial. It doesn't matter what is your financial position is, but during that uncertain time, the availability of money is of utmost priority. Just like COVID situation. Well, you would be wondering how much amount should be in your emergency fund. Well, answer to this is something between 3 to 9 months of your monthly expenses. You would be having a follow-up question as to where should we park this emergency fund money. The answer to this is simple. Since you would be requiring this money at any point in time, so you should be saving this money in some liquid asset. An FD with a bank would serve this purpose. Now let's talk about the second concern, the threats from external environment. Now this is something which is not under your control. You can just prepare for it. In context to your financial castle, it is your health emergencies and life emergencies. Now see guys, these are something which are not under your control. You can just prepare for them. How can you prepare for them? By just taking a health insurance and a term insurance. Health insurance, it is something that will be protecting you and your family during the time of health emergencies. These days, healthcare costs have risen up so dramatically that it could be very denting onto your pocket. But thankfully, you have an insurance product called health insurance. This would be helping you during the time of these uncertainty. There is a small amount of premium that you need to pay every year, so that your contract with the insurance company is valid. This insurance premium depends or directly depends on to your age. If you are in your late 40s or 50s, your insurance premium would be way too high, because there are very higher chances of you having any health emergency. Whereas if you are in your 20s, there are very less chances. So the premium in your 20s is way less than from a person who is in his 40s or 50s. So it makes sense to invest in your 20s in a quality health insurance product which would be continued through your lifetime. Term life insurance. If you are the sole earning member of your family, or you are a working member in your family, you should consider buying term insurance policy for yourself. This policy would be helping you fulfill your financial duties towards your family in case of unfortunate events like untimely death or permanent disability. This policy would be like providing a financial assistance to your family when you couldn't actively take care of your family. Here's a question as to how much cover should you buy in the term insurance policy. Well, the calculation is simple. You should consider buying the 1 year salary multiplied by 25. The sum that you will be getting, that should be your minimum sum insured. Additionally, if you are having any loan on yourself, consider adding the loan amount to it as well. So now, since we have a strong foundation in the form of emergency fund, and we are well protected to all the uncertainties in life by having health insurance and a term life insurance. Now let's talk about the wealth creation aspect. See guys, it's just like a marathon, continuing from your 20s at least till the time you are retired. For simplicity, you can say 60. If you want, you can play that game for long that as well. But for now, we will be taking it till the age of 60. You just need to invest a regular sum of money at regular intervals into your investment portfolio and reap the benefits of time and compounding. Now you would be wondering where to invest and how much should we invest. Well, this is something that you would be learning over the course of an investment journey. But just to get you started, I would like to give you a basic rule that is called 50-30-20. 50% of your monthly take-home salary should go towards your needs, and 30% of your monthly salary go towards fulfilling your wants, and the balance 20% should at least be invested. This 20% that you would be investing should be invested in a portfolio of assets, not in a single asset. That is, you should be diversified. The portfolio that you would be investing, it depends upon person to person, depending upon their return requirement and their risk appetite. Just to give you a sense, while you are starting out, you could consider building a portfolio as simple as constituting 20% of gold, remaining 80% you can invest in equity. Further, you could consider dividing this 80% equity investment dividing into different equity indexes. Example, you could invest 50% of your investments in broad-based index, that is Nifty 50 or Sensex 30. and remaining 30% you could consider investing in a mid cap index or small cap index based upon your risk appetite and your return requirement. Just to wrap up the things, here's the summary of what all we discussed. First, you need to build up your emergency fund. Second, you need to protect yourself against all the uncertainties by taking health insurance and term insurance. Third, whatever is left, you should keep regular investing, take the advantage of compounding and build a substantial wealth over the course of time. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with others. Also, what are your thoughts on investing, or if you want to know anything mentioned in the video in detail, kindly let us know in the comment section below. Till then, happy investing.